Guys, and welcome to Tifa Fit Reviews, where we review lots of fitness things. We have done some Gainful proteins, we have done some workout clothes, some IAB, MFG shorts, and now we're going to take a break from that and we're going to try some different products. If you follow me on Facebook, which is Tifa Fit, I make it really simple. If you follow me on Facebook, you would have seen a lot of my unboxing videos and you would have known that I unboxed my new stainless steel blender bottle, and I also have this, which as you can see is still in its casing because I haven't tried it yet. And as you can see, we are in another location yet again because I have moved. And if you watched my unboxings, you would have seen that I've moved, which is why it's been so long for me to get a video out to you guys, because moving sucks. And I moved from an island back to the States, and that takes a lot of work. So I haven't been able to make a video yet, and I've been really sorry about that, guys. But we got something new. So this is my blender bottle, and I say blender bottle because that is actually a brand. This is my blender bottle, stainless steel blender bottle. Now, if you use blender bottles, you know that most of them are made out of what most water bottles are made out of, plastic. I am very careful about using plastic, mostly because plastic holds its smell and it holds the taste. And my family actually is really annoyed with me because I will not drink out of any water bottle or anything like that. I won't have water in it after someone has put juice or pop or milk or whatever in it, because to me, I can always taste the remnants of the juice or the pop or whatever in the plastic bottle when I drink water. And I am not a flavored water person. So some people love flavored water and they're like, oh, so I'll get a little cranberry taste in my water, whatever. That's not me. So I needed to find a solution that was best for me, that eliminated that smell that can build up, especially when you use juice, and eliminated that taste. So I was looking into some good options, and at first I thought about a glass blender bottle, but then I thought, how weird would that be if you get a glass blender bottle, like you drop it in and breaks. So I googled glass blender bottle and stainless steel came up. So this is my new best friend. I love it so much. It is all white. I love the nice sleek design. It has up to 24 ounces in it. It is insulated. I'm sorry, 26 ounces. It is insulated, and which means that it can keep your water cold for, I think it said it keeps your water cold for about 24 hours. I didn't get to test the full 24 hours, but I definitely did test it with a hot hot Monday and lots of traveling and a baseball game. And if you go to baseball games, you know that there's nothing better than cold water, because you're sitting in the hot sun, especially if you're at a kids baseball game, because there's no, stands, there's no bleachers for the most part. You're just standing and the sun is beating on you. So this came in handy a lot. My water was so cold regardless of how hot it was outside. I will say that as the inside stays cold, the outside does not stay cold. So the outside actually obtains heat very well. So it does get hot to touch a little bit when you leave it outside in the hot sun for a little bit. But the water inside stays good. So I'm gonna kind of open it and show you how it works a little bit. So we have our top. Our top isn't metal. It is made out of rubber. And the rubber part is the only part about this design that I really don't like, just because that attracts dirt and dirt sticks to that and it's hard to scrub off. And if you can't tell, I'm kind of a neat clean freak. So inside it's plastic. That's the only thing I really don't like about it as well, but I guess everything couldn't be metal. And then it has a nice easy screw on, gets nice and tight and screw off, so you don't have to do that snapping if you're not sure it's snapping and then holding your hand over your blender bottle when you shake it. It's really easy. And then they have like a rubber silicone here as well to make sure that everything stays in and doesn't get out when you shake it. I just recommend that you make sure you clean all of it thoroughly. This is me checking myself in my cleaning. Make sure you clean all of it thoroughly because once again, it's made out of material that attracts stuff. So that is the top. This is the inside. I have water. Ooh, see, I'm spilling. I have water in here, so I can't show you guys really well. But I put some water in here so I could show you a simulation of what it will look and kind of sound like when you give it a good shake. So I already have my blender ball in here. I have about, I'll say about 16, 17 ounces of water in here. So I'm gonna let you guys know what it sounds like when you give it a shake, because this was something I was really concerned about, was the metal on metal. So you can kind of hear that, and that kind of like makes my teeth cringe a little bit. I don't keep my blender ball in here unless I am getting ready to make my protein for the night, but I'm gonna give you kind of an example of what it sounds like. So I'm gonna come up here and we're gonna so that's the example. It honestly is nowhere near as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like nails on a chalkboard, the most annoying sound ever. But the good thing is that the more fluid that you have in here, unless, you know, when you're shaking it, because when you're here, the blender bottle is at the bottom and it's scraping the bottom. But when you're shaking it, the more water you have in there, the less sound you get back, that metal sound that you get back from here. Also, really nice thing, as this top, it comes with a detachable loop, which is important. As you know, all blender bottles come with that loop so you can hold on to it, so you can strap it onto your bag, everything like that. This comes with a detachable one, and you don't ever have to worry about putting on the lid the wrong way and not being able to detach it, because this part moves and this part moves. And if you're like me and you like it to always face the back, you can always control that. The loop is simple. You take it here and then hook up. The one thing I would like to say about it though is that the hook sometimes does come out pretty easy after you use it a couple of times, so be careful. I wouldn't recommend strapping it onto your bag for a long period of time, because like I said, it does have a good and high possibility of coming off. That's probably the only really bad thing I have to say about this. When I drink straight out of this without the cap, I taste pure water. I don't taste anything else. Now, when I do have the top on, I do sometimes get a little bit of the taste from the juice or whatever protein I had. But it's nowhere near as bad as it is with other blender bottles. So I'm really, really happy with it. It also has a good weight to it. It is going to be heavier than your plastic blender bottle, which I like, because it doesn't feel flimsy. It doesn't feel like it can break easy. It's very sturdy, but it also is still travelable. I know that it's a lot bigger, not as wide, but it's definitely a lot taller than some of the blender bottles that you have. But mine still fits right into my purse, and I keep it pushing and I keep my day going. I like to have my blender bottles so that they're multi-purpose. I know that some people have a water bottle and some people have a blender bottle, and that's how it is. And that's, you know, that's fine, especially if you are on the go and you have to have your protein in one case and you have to have your, you know, water in another case because you're moving around all over. Me, I like to condense it unless I absolutely have to. So this is my water bottle and it's my blender bottle for my protein, which is why it was so important for me to get something that doesn't have the taste, that doesn't have the smell, that can prevent that, but that I can also feel really clean. The stainless steel, I feel so clean because I feel like when I wash it, it gets clean. I don't feel like there's stuff like sticking to the plastic, because sometimes that happens. Plastic does absorb stuff. So the metal makes me feel a lot better. If you are a plastic blender bottle person, go ahead and continue it. Do I recommend that you try this? Yes, it changed my life. But if you want the durability, if you want it to be lighter, that's just your thing. If you don't mind the taste or the smell, cool. For me, this just seems like a way cleaner option and a way better option. And for those of you who are looking for a different option and not really feeling, you know, your plastic blender bottles anymore, I 100% recommend trying this. It seriously has changed my life. I am in love with it. It goes everywhere I go. I am so happy with it. So that is my review on this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just ran over. We still have more reviews to come. We still have this awesome smart scale to come. And we're also going to try some apps coming up really soon. we're going to be trying some meditation apps, because fitness isn't just about working out, it's also about mental fitness as well. So we're going to try some meditation apps, and we're also going to try some workout recording apps, which I've actually already started using, and I can't give it away, but you'll see it really soon. I don't know, I can't think of anything else that's going to be going on. I know I have some detox teas, some water filters. There's so much that we have to try, guys, which means that you have to subscribe and like it below so that we can continue to give you amazing, awesome content. And when I say we, I do mean me, because this is a one-man operation right now. But I do appreciate you guys all for watching. Once again, you can always follow my fitness journey and see a little bit of more of my fitness on my Instagram, which is Tifa Fit. You can also see more of my business side and also see those unboxings that I've been talking about on Tifa Fit on Facebook. Like I said, I like to keep everything really, really simple. And then if you want to hop over to Twitter as well and see some of my little tidbits, that's going to be Tifa Tweets. I have the whole 9 yards. So, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, like them. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be back really soon with another Tifa Fit review. Bye.